So for the past 3 days, I've actually went to a real estate convention here in Las Vegas at the Mandalay Bay, and it was incredible. It was actually hosted by a dude named Ryan Pineda. I'm pretty sure if you've clicked on this video, you probably know who that is. I don't think I'm gonna explain who that is. But I didn't know who that was, but it was an amazing event, that's all I'm gonna say. And it was a convention that was about 3 days, and there were 3 things that I essentially learned from it. There's a lot of stuff that I learned, but it was honestly so much to where if I try to decipher everything, this video would be an hour long. So to stop that, I'm only gonna give you the top 3 that really slapped me in the face, that was really like, I really needed to hear that. So thank you, Ryan, and the rest of the speakers for unlocking a new insecurity. So this is one of those events where you really do have to go there to really feel the energy of it and to really understand what's going on. And this was more so for the real estate investors. Now I'm an agent, and so this is something that like it kind of goes hand in hand. And I got to network with a lot of cool investors and other agents from different states and cities. So I'm super blessed I got to attend it. But getting on to the actual video and the meat and potatoes, and that's the top 3 things that I learned at this event. Now the first thing, and that is content, content, content. It's really a slap in the face when you're already pretty good at something, when you're pretty confident, and then realizing that, oh, you could still do better. This is something that is something very apparent, I've always known. It's like the little voice in the back of your head that says, you should be doing this, but then you kind of neglect it, and you just keep on going with your life pretending like everything's okay. So I gotta stop doing that, and I gotta start making actually more content. As far as posting more TikToks, one thing that I learned especially was that there are some people that actually repost their TikToks, which if you think I'm stupid for not knowing that to begin with, yes I am. And also, because the amount of money these people have made making content, all the speakers, it's something that they all found that was very important, even if they're in a generation that wasn't really super social media driven. Especially the people there that were like Gen X, the baby boomers, they understood content is important too, and they adapted with the times. Which is kind of like a bonus tip, is that you gotta adapt to the times, understand what's working, what's not working, and cut out the fat. Number 2, and that is to delegate. One thing that I am super bad at is that I like to control everything. I very much like to just do everything by myself and to not really ask for any help and just to kind of keep going through my things. Of course, when it comes to like close friends, it's a little bit different, but for the most part, when it comes to like the actual work, I very much like to just kind of figure it out and then like ask questions later. So one thing that I could definitely be doing is that, because edit content is something that I need to be doing, but of course I don't have all the time in the day, and I shouldn't be spending all my time doing content. And so you can definitely hire people like editors or even videographers. I'm pretty good when it comes to lighting, when it comes to actually creating the content. It's the editing that I've always not been the best at. I've been better at it, but it's something that you can definitely delegate to somebody else, and there's ways around not having to spend on a super expensive editor. But if you're watching this video and you are an editor, definitely let me know if you don't charge like millions of dollars to do it, just because it's something that I do definitely need, especially if I'm gonna make content every single day like a lot of people do, where they post like damn near 3 times a day. Now the third thing that I learned, which was probably the biggest like cause of some existential crisis in my life, that is that you should focus on one thing. Now one thing, especially if you know me, you know that I like to do many things. I love to play my guitar, I love to do photography, I love to make videos for other people. And it's just something that like I love doing everything. I love to learn about everything, and my biggest problem when I first started getting into the actual real world after graduating high school was that I wanted to do literally everything. Literally, it was like you have to choose one career, but it's like I wanted to do everything. So that was a big issue for me. But they've made a great point into this, especially Ryan himself, when he was saying that LeBron James, he's known for playing basketball. You don't know him for ice skating, you know him for like golfing. I don't know what he actually does. I'm not that big of a follower for him, but you know him from basketball. You know that's what he does. Same with Michael Jackson. He's a pop singer, and that's just what he does. So you see these people as like they have dominated that specific industry, and that's just what they're best at. And then you can get on, you know, past the lines, like people like Snoop Dogg, where they establish himself as a rapper, it is what it is, and now he can do fun stuff. Like be in every commercial ever. And so it's something that you can kind of do. Like you can focus on one thing and then later on like expand to other horizons. Definitely have something that makes you unique, but definitely focus on one thing and don't have a million side hustles like something that I love to do. Those are the top 3 things that I learned at the convention for future flippers in freaking Las Vegas. This is a city that I freaking love. Now, if you got a lot of value out of this video, or there's anything specific you wanted to know about this convention, or something that I learned maybe more specifically, because again, they talked about a lot. There was a lot of amazing people out there. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up down below, and definitely hit that subscribe button down below if you want to learn everything about when it comes to like real estate, the investing part of it, or even buying real estate. I'm a realtor here in Las Vegas area, so definitely let me know if you're planning on moving here or want to buy property here. But thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.